Alrighty guys, welcome back. Somebody actually has played Halo Campaign Involved. I think it's the demo. Someone's actually played the demo and this is like the kind of like review thing. Title of this video is I played Halo Campaign Evolved and wow. That's the name of the title. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's check this out. Welcome back to the reaction show. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm officially home from the Halo World Championship and I had a fantastic time. I just really want to quickly say if I met any of you there, thank you so much for coming up and saying hello.
That's
I got
awesome.
to meet so many people that have watched my videos since the Halo 5 days. So getting to have those interactions is truly special. But today we're going to be talking about something very exciting. The brand new, recently announced Halo Campaign Evolved. I actually got early access to record some videos for all of you. You may have caught them on my channel already. But I wanted to talk about what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, what I'm excited to see more of in the future from this title. But it's very important to me that you all know this is an open conversation. So please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're excited for about this game. Maybe there's something that makes you nervous. I'm going to make a lot of content about this game. And hopefully some people at Halo Studios actually watch these videos and can hear our feedback. So what did I enjoy most about Halo Campaign Evolved from the little demo that I played? I have to start obviously with the cinematics. I thought they were absolutely beautiful. It's important that we keep in mind that this game is still in development, so things are not final. But the cinematics that we did see from a cinematography standpoint were absolutely incredible. In my opinion, they
cinematography, it's a video game.
Series. Can you imagine how cool it's going to be to watch Jenkins and the other Marines find the Flood for the first time? The cinematics for this game get me absolutely hyped. Next up, the overall graphical fidelity. Obviously, there are some glitches here and there. There's some pop-in, there's some weird lighting issues. I feel like it's unfair to judge these super hard because it is a still in development game, but I feel like the overall graphic fidelity of this demo is absolutely insane. The water is absolutely beautiful. I actually stood and
that's what I noticed. That's what I said. The water. Look at the water.
I actually did record like a 10-minute video of me standing on the beach because the ambiance was just so nice. So maybe if this video gets enough likes, maybe I'll just post that so all of you can also enjoy just standing on the beach. But besides the graphics, there are so many other things that I appreciated. Whenever you kill a hunter and look at the worms, they're still wriggling around in the armor and it's absolutely disgusting. Or if you shoot a grunt that's dead on the floor, the amount of blood that comes out that lights up the room is insane. These are the small details that I feel go the longest way. But overall, the graphics get a massive 2 thumbs up from me. My next point is probably the most important one overall. It just felt like a Halo game. I think a lot of people worried that whenever Unreal Engine was going to be used for development of a Halo game, it was going to lose the Halo feel. Well, good news, everyone. This feels like a Halo game. The physics are exactly what you would expect when driving a Warthog. When jumping around, it still has that floaty Halo feel, and shooting your guns in general feel the way you would expect. So do not worry, we do indeed have a Halo game on our hands. Now, just for a couple small things that I appreciated in the demo, the amount of wildlife was kind of surprising. There was birds flying in the air, there were crabs just crawling around on the beach, which what the heck? Followed for way too long. There was other creatures just diving into the water that I found incredibly fun to watch. The world just felt very alive, which I absolutely love in a Halo game. You may have noticed that the HUD is actually arranged differently from what we normally have in Halo games. I at first was not a big fan of this, but my friend Hidden Reach actually found a setting in the game where you could change the HUD to be back to the original layout. So having the ability to customize your HUD to be the way that you prefer is really, really nice. I didn't actually get to experience
that's a cool feature, guys.
They mentioned that co-op and split screen is going to be in the game is amazing.
We get split screen,
with 4-player co-op is going to be very nice. They've even added an extra seat in the Warthog just for this, and then also 2-player split screen is going to be really nice, so I can show my buddies Halo once again. Now on to some things that I wasn't.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be playing multiplayer with this, my brother.
I do still want to mention them. And while the game does look really, really
this is gonna be sick, man.
It just looks like
this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna be the best at this.
Halo Infinite is beautiful.
This is gonna be too easy.
The art style of that game, but Halo Infinite is not Halo Combat Evolved. I have thought long and hard about why this may be the case, and honestly, it might just be down to production pipelines and
it looks so good though. Look at it. It looks like the original.
In a timely manner. So reusing high quality assets that they've already made for another title that people like the look of does make sense. But I just worry that this Combat Evolved remake is just going to become Yeah, it's Combat Evolved story, but that's about it. A huge part of why people love Halo CE so much is because of the aesthetic, so you cannot let that get lost in translation just because you want to get the game out as fast as possible. Probably the biggest issue that
I used to always do I used to always shoot a
Forerunner
plasma
aesthetic.
grenade
I think the
with
Forerunner
the
aesthetic is very
weak parts
pretty in
off.
this game, but it's just way too shiny. Whenever you compare it to the original game, they look completely different. So maybe just add a bit more grime, a bit more dirt, make it look aged a little bit, throw a little vine on there. You know, I don't think the Covenant are pulling up and power washing these structures, so just let them feel a little bit older. That's all I ask. Next up is something that I didn't expect to be as contentious online as it has been, but you know, Halo fans are extremely dedicated, I suppose, to what they care about. The assault rifle is no longer 60 rounds. A lot of people picked up on this immediately. And they are not
what?
happy
I didn't
that
notice
the assault
that.
rifle has changed. In my opinion, I actually really enjoyed the assault rifle in the campaign.
I did not notice that.
demo.
What the
I thought it was
heck?
fun to use.
Oh my
It
gosh,
felt
that's bad.
powerful. But I understand that people want their assault rifles to just be something they can unload on the Covenant and feel like they never have to let go of the trigger. Halo Studios actually released a video
Very
kind of
interesting.
roundtable discussing the game, and they talked about skulls and how there are so many of them coming to the game. I feel like they could definitely use the skulls to kind of give the game that more classic feel for people that are looking for that. I completely understand that it is a remake, so it's not going to be one-to-one Combat Evolved, and I don't want that. I want it to be a remake. I want it to feel like a new version of CE. But if they added a skull that gave you the classic assault rifle, maybe every assault rifle in the game now had 60 rounds. Who cares if it's broken or not balanced? If people want to have a 60 round AR, just chuck a skull in there and let it happen. And this actually goes really well into my next point. People are talking about sprint in the big 2025. I swear the Halo community are the only community that talk about sprint in their video game as much as they do. But back to my point about skulls being the fix for a lot of quote-unquote issues. If people don't want sprint or even the option to sprint, just chuck a skull in the game where it disables sprint completely. And I know that people will say, but they've made playable spaces bigger, so this kind of breaks the flow of the game.
What's
From
wrong
what I
with
played in the
sprinting?
demo, none of the spaces actually seemed that much larger.
Did
Even
the original
whenever I
art
played
have sprint? I don't
feel like
remember.
I was running that fast anyway. I feel like with sprint, there's never going to be a right or wrong side. It truly just comes down to what you prefer. So giving the players the ability to put a skull on, so if they want to just walk everywhere, they can do that. But they did say that this game has the most skulls any Halo game has ever had, so I'm very, very interested to see
Oh, wow.
what else they have added. I wanted to cap off this video by talking about what I'm excited to see more of, because honestly, I'm very, very jazzed on this game. I think it's extremely exciting. I guess the only problem with me is anything Halo will always get me excited, but I think this remake is really ticking the boxes for me. Something I've been thinking a lot about today is the Flood. We haven't properly seen the Flood
Oh,
in
the
a first-person
Flood.
shooter Halo game.
We haven't
in
seen
a
it yet, have
very
we?
long time. Yes, we got them in Halo Wars, but again, that's not an FPS. So seeing the Flood in a Unreal Engine modern day Halo game is going to
Oh my
be
gosh.
incredible. And they actually did show a couple screenshots of the Flood,
Oh.
and they look absolutely disgusting. They're even bringing in different Flood forms that weren't in the original Combat Evolved, which I
Oh, wow.
love. In my opinion, if it fits the lore, put as many new things into the game as you possibly can. I just really hope they don't put some orange wart on the Flood to be like, hey, shoot here, this is a weak point. That's a trope in modern games
Yeah.
that I really
Yeah.
hate. I don't need to see some giant orange spot to know where to shoot the enemy. If something infected is running at me in a video game, I will
hate
be
that
shooting
with
it. We've
modern
actually got to
games.
see some of the concept art for this
They always
game,
do that
and
now.
I
Games
am
are too easy
so
now.
excited by it. Genuinely, it might be some of my favorite Halo
Games are
concept
too
art
easy
we've
and
ever
boring
seen.
now.
There's
It's
one
like,
in particular
ugh.
from the mission The Mall, where you see the Flood running towards the ship, and just very
That's
small
sick.
in the distance, if you
Oh,
zoom in,
man,
you
the
see the
Flood,
Warthog
dude.
flying through the air. Something
Oh, the
about
Flood.
this concept art really gets me hyped, and it just makes me want to see the Warthog run in the game itself. So please show us more concept art. The more the merrier. I want to see
Katana.
everything this game has to offer. But let me know down in the
Katana.
comments, are you excited for Halo Campaign
Oh,
Evolved?
man.
Is it something that doesn't really tick your boxes? Maybe you just want a multiplayer title and a single player game doesn't do anything for you, which is completely valid. I would love a multiplayer title, but for the time being, this is what we're getting. I just hope that we don't have to wait too long for a multiplayer Halo game, but they have made it very clear that they are working on multiple projects, so Hopefully they're still cooking. But I think that's going to about do it. Thank you all very much for watching my opinions on Halo Campaign Evolved. I'll probably have another video coming out real soon talking about something else regarding...
Oh my gosh, the flood. The flood, man. Ah, the flood. Oh, my brother was so scared of the flood when it failed. When the game first came out. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. He was so scared of the flood. He would not do the flood mission. He would not do it. He was so scared. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could do it either. I think I was scared too. Oh my gosh, the freaking flood, dude. Oh, I can't wait to see the flood. I totally forgot. I thought the flood was in Halo 2, but no, it's in Halo 1. I forgot that. Wow, we're gonna get the flood. Oh, guys, man. This is the shite. Halo. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I really want them to do Halo 2. And even Halo 3, but man, they gotta do it. They gotta do it. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, you guys. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know. Make sure your notification bell is on, all that good stuff, you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next reaction video. The flood. Oh, alright. That's sick. That's really cool. Can't wait. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait for it to come out. Probably the only game I'm going to be playing is Halo right now. When it comes out, but you're just playing Halo, that's it. Halo, man. Halo's the best. Master Chief, all the way, babe. See you guys in my next reaction video.